Hi YouTube, it's Akilah, obviously, and I'm doing an Ask Akilah video. It has been so long. I've been really busy, and so because I have no time, me and Tak, my friend, he's gonna do my nails and I'm gonna answer your questions. He didn't know he was on camera. We did this to him. First question comes from Jess Simmons at JJ Babbles. She asks, Akilah, you've done some awesome and varied media work this year. What jobs do you enjoy the most / have the most fun at? I kind of really love, Tak, you can do my nails. I love all of my work. I try to only do things that are fun. I prefer on-camera stuff just because I'm a big narcissist. But I really like the things that I get to write and have like a lot of stake in. And so this past year's been crazy. I've been doing a bunch of stuff for Fusion. We have a series called This Shouldn't Be News that I love. We're also doing this like really fun web series for Hallmark right now that like is just great because they gave us complete creative control and have not like given us weird notes, which is awesome. We did stuff for Honda and I don't know, we've just been doing so much cool stuff. I think it's hard to say, but I guess on camera would have been the short answer, sorry. At Ariel Briscoe asks, this is on Twitter, obviously, I said at. She asks, if you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? Wow, Ariel. I think you can buy like 20 minutes of silence. There's no song that I could like handle for more than even an hour. Like, have you ever been trapped in like an elevator? That's what your life would be. Not at all, Shaw asks, Akilah, what is your favorite flavor of kale salad? #Brooklyn. Listen, guys, white people take a knee. Kale is supposed to be heated up. I don't know why kale salad exists. It doesn't taste like anything. Kale is a garnish when it is not cooked. So I don't have a favorite flavor of kale salad, turns out. At what, I don't know how to say this, Watalin says, Watalin says, that's not words. What is one of your favorite poems / who's your favorite poet? Don't have a favorite poet, but I do really like that Gather Ye Rosebuds poem. I can thank Aaron Sorkin for that. He says it in the newsroom. I just think that poem is so great. It's about like taking advantage of today and like not waiting. It's really good. No, I can't quote it for you. Google, Gather Ye Rosebuds. Not what it's called, but that line is in it. At I Smash Fizzle asks, Dear Akilah, why are you so fine? Hi, Ashley. You know, I would thank my mother. I have to put my hand in the thing now. My mom has really good cheekbones and face. So that's why. Tiffany of the North asks on Tumblr, hey, just wanted to say that I very much enjoyed your vid on pizza intersectionality. Yesterday I was basically IRL arguing with someone about veganism and how people should apply intersectionality to this issue and how you can't just preach and convert others. Do you have any other resources regarding veganism / privilege / culture? Someone much smarter than me, I'm sure, has written about it, but yes, there's a lot of online resources to talk about sort of like food deserts and foods that people can afford to eat. I agree, I was vegan for 6 months and luckily for me, I'm allergic to soy, so I said goodbye to that. I definitely think that intersectionality should be something you apply to your whole life. And truly, I think most people try to do that, it's just there wasn't really a term for it before the whole intersectionality and feminism discussion. White Windows asks, I need to know more about your curl formers experience. So if you don't know, I use curl formers, which is essentially this, like, it's like a finger trap, but for your hair, and then it makes the cutest spiral curls. I took some pictures and posted them to Instagram while I was in Seattle. It was great. It was my first time, so I didn't do the best job. Like, I think it's one of those things that like requires patience, and I didn't have that, but it looked really cute. And with my particular curl pattern, it did like flatten out the hair enough to like have really cute, big, like swirly curls, which I appreciate from time to time. I also did lose a few chunks of hair. The thing really does like latch on and not let go. So just be careful, maybe watch some tutorials. I didn't, and well, I probably have a little bit less hair now. I give it an 8. Panda Bear 235 asks, okay, first of all, I love you and your wonderful hair. I mean, come on, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't? I was wondering, what made you decide to embrace your natural hair? As a white chick, I don't really have a way to style my hair unnaturally. Is it a convenience thing, either styling it or embracing it? Why one or the other? Thank you so much. My day is made whenever I see you have a new post, and you made my week with this invitation to send you an ask. Well, thank you so much, Panda. For one, you can unnaturally style your hair. If you get like a texturizer as a white person or like a perm, that would or like even like really harsh dyes, that would probably be considered like not a natural thing. For me, it was not really like a convenience or like, what was the other option? Styling thing. It was mostly, it was embracing it. It was like, why am I spending all this money on chemicals that like if I scratch my head within a week of it, like I have giant welts. So essentially it was cheaper and I was sort of like, you know what? Any hair texture is better than spending a lot of money to like have really broken, dead, straight hair. So mine was purely selfish aesthetic reasons. I feel like people can do it, you know, for whatever reason they want. And that's what's great about natural hair. It's curly haired sister asks, what kind of sickness have you lied about so you wouldn't have to go to school or work? I didn't have a great college experience. It wasn't that my college wasn't great, it was just I am not a big fan of like traditional academic things. I don't like sitting in the same spot for 2 hours. I don't like quizzes. I don't really like homework. I like doing what is good. I work hard, but not at those things. So I was taking some class and I remember I emailed the teacher and told her that I couldn't come to class because all of my pants were in the dryer and so I didn't have any bottoms. I don't know if she bought it or was just like, that's original. And she was like, that's fine, we'll figure it out. That was probably my best one. Sad Saint Hill or Sad Still, I'm not entirely sure, asks, what is your drink choice? You know, I have two. I typically either go for amaretto and ginger ale. It's like super sweet and smooth. But if I'm feeling a little saucy, I go with the Jameson and Diet Coke combo. YOLO. The Perks of Being a Crazy Bitch asks, tips on how to succeed at becoming a writer. P.S. You are goals. Thank you. I think my favorite tip for becoming a writer came from John Green. When I went on the Paper Towns tour with him, somebody asked a very similar question. And he was like, you know, anybody can be a writer. You just have to sit down and do it. Like no one really like just has it on lock and people believe that they're good at it the first time they try it. So yeah, I write and it took me forever to just say like, oh, I'm a writer, because it felt like a lie. But it's not. If you write, you're a writer, and just start, which is good advice that I need to take because my book is due. X Soul Pun X asks, what's your favorite food spot in New York? It's really hard to say because I love brunch, I love little snacks to go, I love sitting down and eating real fancy dinners. Nothing compares to a dough donut from dough, just a dough donut. I like the hibiscus, it's ridiculous. It's pink, it's bigger than your face, it's affordable, and delicious. So there you go. That's enough reasons to eat it. Go do that. Wild Moonlight Wonderland asks, Akilah, I love you so much. I didn't have to read that part, but you guys need to know that people like me sometimes. I was just wondering how you transitioned into college life. I'm a freshman and I've been here for about a week and I've cried every day. I wanna go home. Any tips to help out? Well, for one, I am very sorry because I'm pretty sure you asked me this like a month ago. So I hope that it's gotten better. Yeah, I hated it. I wanted to transfer for like ever, and then I realized all my credits would never work. What I learned is like, even if you don't wanna like be a joiner and like do clubs or whatever else, what I found to be really fun and sort of turned it all around for me is just finding friends. And like for me, it was literally the people across the hall. They were just so weird that I would just go bother them. And then I had like a lunch crew and I would meet a few people in class. If they like raised their hand and they said something I thought was funny, I'd like try to hang out with them. But I don't know, I'm probably more of a loner than you. And so that was why I got through it, because I just decided that I wasn't gonna really do too many other things. But yeah, you just sort of find where you fit in. If you have hobbies that you like, go, and they have clubs for almost everything. It's always hard to be away from home for the first time. You'll make it, kid. I believe in you. Simply Naj asks, hi Akilah, are you gonna sell more Kiss Me I'm Black shirts? I bought one the first time and it was tragically stolen. You know, that's what happens when you have a great shirt. People see it and they want it, and shame on them. Actually, you can totally buy those shirts. They are on Society 6. I'll put it in the description because I'm not an a-hole most of the time. Anonymous asks, have you lost weight? Yes, Anonymous. Thank you for noticing. Dinke Danka asks, hi, just found your YouTube and Tumblr. I'm so in love with you and your attitude. Anyways, I'd really appreciate your advice. I'm afraid that I'm not fulfilling my full potential and wondered how you put yourself out there. Probably goes back to the question about fitting in college. I just didn't care anymore what people thought because I like hated everybody. And so I was like, no one can tell me that I'm not good enough because everyone else sucks. And so I just made really bad YouTube videos and was like, oh, you think this is stupid? Well, you're stupid. And somehow that attitude has not gotten me punched in the face yet. Good luck. Thank you so much for watching. Me and Tak, we did a great video on his channel where you actually get to see the nails in progress. Here's a hint. Son, dance. Son, dance. Okay, whatever. Thanks for watching. And go watch his video and subscribe to him. Bye!